Hello, everybody. Welcome to El Rincón de Ismacello, a place for you to get to meet some of the incredible artists from all around the world. Today, I have the immense pleasure to have with me four incredible dancers that I got to meet through a collaboration with Ismacello Apparel. They are members of Chaotic 3, which we'll be talking about later on. And their names are, from left to right, Susie, Lara, Raina, and Daniel. Thank you guys for being here today. It's such a pleasure. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
It's a pleasure.
Oh my God, yeah, it's crazy. For me, it's crazy because this is the second episode of this conversation series, and I went from having one guest artist to having four guest artists. So I hope you guys feel comfortable, and yeah, let's just have a good time. So just so the people out there get to know you a little bit more, and so we can just share some fun aspects or fun facts about ourselves. Maybe let's start if you guys want to share something. Let's start with you, Daniel. Just tell us a bit about yourself, like.
Okay, well, I am Daniel. Current freshman at USC.
Happy welcome week.
Yes, welcome week. I'm from Taiwan.
Mhm.
I lived there for 18 years, and then I went to New York to study, and then I transferred over to LA.
Okay, wait. You just say that you lived in Taiwan for 18 years?
Yeah,
like
my home. Yeah.
Wow.
That's my
Oh my...
home.
Wait, did you learn English there?
I learned English there.
Oh my God. Wait. Okay, so you're actually from Taiwan.
I'm actually from Taiwan.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? So you're not American?
Well, that's the thing. I'm a dual citizen.
You're dual
So I
citizen.
have both a Taiwanese passport and also an American passport.
Oh my God.
So I'm actually.
How long have you been? Wait, so when did you become a dual citizen?
Since as long as I can remember.
Oh,
I
okay.
think like my parents figured that out for me while I was still like a child.
Oh, okay.
So I was just always a dual citizen. Yeah.
So, but you were coming to the United States on and off, right? Or before?
Like maybe for like a week at a time, every other summer.
Okay.
Sometimes it's like my parents is like, let's visit the U.S. I'm like, oh, okay.
So it's not like the U.S. was a exchange.
I
like,
mean, it was just because I'd only be here like a couple days at a time.
Well, you sound like an. It seems just me, or like does it sound like an like? I mean, you're American, of course. Like you have like those citizens,
Yeah.
but the fact that you like lived in Taiwan for 18 years, just I don't know, it just
Yeah.
got me super surprised right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
You see, this is a beautiful thing about this that you get to know some fun facts about people that you might not ever know about.
Yeah, I went to school and I went to an international school,
Mhm.
and they would scold you if you didn't use English. So
Really?
they forced that forced me to learn. Like,
So you were
speak
really
English.
forced to learn English.
Yeah, they would be like, no Mandarin, and
Oh.
they'll yell at you. They'll be
Oh.
like, no, don't talk to each other. So it was very like, it was very like. Oh.
So which language do you speak better, Mandarin or English?
Now
Mhm.
I think I speak English a little better, but
Okay.
I'm still fluent in Mandarin.
Nice. Do you speak any other languages?
Just Mandarin.
Mandarin and English, yeah. Cool. Okay, so you mentioned that you went to Juilliard, right? Wait, what? Sorry.
In Spanish a little bit.
Oh yeah, un poquito.
Ciao.
Adios, hola.
Me
Nice.
llamo Daniel.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Me llamo Daniel.
Me llamo that. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Okay, so you mentioned that you went to Juilliard, right? Did you go to Juilliard? Okay. Tell us about.
Right. So I did not go to Juilliard.
You did not go to Juilliard?
Yeah. But I was in school in New York, and I went to this institution called Pace University.
Pace University. Okay. Wait,
Wait.
that sounds cool. Is it like it sounds like Pace? For me, like relates to dance, right or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pace was a really is a really good like liberal arts University. I went there. Yeah, I was there last year. I was also a BFA in dance. Their program is a BFA in commercial dance.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I had the pleasure of studying there for a year, and it was just a really good time. Yeah, I got to explore the
So
city.
you were there for 1 year?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was there for a year.
How come you went there? Were you looking for Juilliard and that's what? Like why New York? I understand that New York is a really good place to be, especially for the arts. But yeah, I just wonder how you landed there.
I was so lucky in the way that when I was applying for college, I didn't have a lot of I didn't prep a lot.
Okay. So you were lucky that you didn't prep a lot. That's
Oh,
a good way to put it, actually.
no, it's like the opposite. Like
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have been as lucky as I was.
Oh, okay.
In the way that it was very much very, very lucky when I got into Pace because it was a very good school for dance and the career that I wanted to go into. So I was very, very lucky to have been able to go there.
Okay. What other schools do you apply to? Juilliard?
Great question. I actually didn't apply to Juilliard.
Okay. Do you have Juilliard in your resume though? Just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right now.
I didn't apply to Juilliard because I knew I wasn't gonna get it. Because there's the school I just knew didn't fit me very well. I applied to USC,
Okay.
Pace, Chapman, NYU,
Okay.
UIUC,
Okay.
Duke, Emory,
Nice.
I believe.
And
Yeah.
out of those, you got into Pace. It was the one. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Out of the 7.
How was your experience there in Pace? Like.
It was really good.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And not even just
It feels like it was all you needed.
not even just because there's a camera, but it's just I had a really, really good time at Pace.
Okay.
I
Nice.
felt very, very lucky. Pace took a really big chance on me
Mhm.
because Pace is commercial dance, and in commercial dance there's so much emphasis on technique,
Mhm.
and I had zero technique.
Nice.
So it was I was really, really bad at ballet, jazz, tap, a ton of the stuff that they were teaching us. I was really, really bad at. So I was really fortunate that they took a chance on me.
So do you feel as fortunate back then or now? Because a lot of the times we don't really appreciate the opportunities that we get. We think we undervalue the opportunities that we get at the time just because we don't fully understand what they're all about and why they come to our life in that specific moment. But I wonder if you're
in hindsight.
no, if the idea of you going to Pace, you appreciate it more now than you did before. I mean, of course, back then you should have appreciated it because it was the one school that you got into, right? So you, no, but no, not to say in a bad way, but sometimes you said yourself that you didn't have no preparation or anything. So the fact that you the fact that you even got one school, that's amazing, right? So I imagine that you felt back then you felt great, you felt super grateful, but I imagine that those feelings and those feelings of gratefulness they developed over time.
Yeah,
right?
100%. Because I mean, even then I felt very fortunate because Pace, for some reason, liked me a lot. It was very
For whatever reason.
It was very surprising to me because I would get cast in a lot of things, and I would be like, whoa. Why?
Yeah. Sometimes it's what I say. Sometimes other people see what you don't see in yourself, and
maybe.
you can see sometimes sometimes we don't really believe in ourselves, but then we have someone who is looking from outside and being oh, this guy, I know what this guy can do and what they can achieve. So sometimes we just need a little bit of help. to get that.
Maybe, but I just felt very, very lucky, even like at the time, because I had some incredible like classmates,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, I feel very grateful that they're choosing to highlight me
Mm-hmm.
in like these shows, and
Yeah.
like now I'm even more grateful because Pace gave me such a good training to like jump off of,
Nice.
and it helped me a lot because it contextualized like a lot of my training before. Now that like it helped me train in like ballet and like tap and jazz and all this.
Nice. Do you do a little bit of acting too, or? It seems like you give me a vibe that you be like really good actor for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to put you on, to test and see how you would do. But I feel like you would be a great actor.
really?
Yeah. I mean, you'll see what I mean when you see our collaboration. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait.
Wait, what?
What?
Sing the baseball song.
Baseball song? Sing. Wait, you wanna sing? Okay. You want the mic?
No, that's for another. That's for another day. That's for another day.
No. The viewers wanna know.
No, but
He was in choir.
Pace was a very, very interesting program and really interesting good and like it was really good for me because their programs in commercial dance, but I wanted to get into concert dance and like photography and cinematography.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but Pace, their training is really, really good if like you want to get into like musicals or Broadway or like the Rockettes and that line of work. So they trained very holistically in the way that they trained me like vocally. I took like vocal lessons in privates for a semester, and also I took acting for the other semester.
Oh, you see.
Yeah, I had to like improvise and act for a semester and then sing for another semester. So it was a really good experience for me because both of those things like I haven't done for a long time. I used to do musicals when I was in middle school though.
Nice.
If that
Hey.
contextualizes anything at all, if that adds to anything. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, shout out to Pace University for picking up Daniel's talent and giving him the opportunity of his life to keep pursuing his dreams. So much love to Pace University.
Much love.
But now tell us how you got after Pace University, how you got into USC.
Oh no.
Because you told me that you lived in Taiwan for 18 years, and now you're how old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20. You literally, honestly, in 2 years, your life has changed so much, and we need to know about that, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, Pace University happened for a year. Then, how do you land it here in LA? From New York to LA, oh my God, you came to like the best places in the United States to fulfill your dreams.
Yeah. Well, Pace, I had started working on my transfer application in my first semester at Pace. It wasn't anything against Pace.
Nothing personal, Pace.
Nothing
Just,
personal.
Well, up to Pace.
you know,
Yeah.
it's all about having. It's all about having a good time, not necessarily a long time, but like a good time.
I had a great time. Yeah. But USC has always been like my dream school. Just in the way that like the film school works with the dance school and the way that the dance school is structured, it really like fed into like my specific niche or passion within the arts a little more. And at Pace, like I loved it because it was such a fun time, but I also felt like some of my peers like career goals were not the same as mine. Cause imagine me being a rocket. Like
You're not tall enough.
I'm tall enough, but that was not gonna happen.
I thought they had to be 5'9".
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I'm not tall enough. But yeah, I was just like I love being here, but I also don't know if like my vision for my own future aligned, and I was like, why not try again? Because USC, they didn't like me the first time, but I was like, you're gonna like me the second time, maybe.
Maybe.
And now I'm here.
Nice, but that's very smart. Like the fact that you didn't give up and you squeeze the resources out of pace and you use all your training
Yeah.
opportunities.
I tried my
That was
best.
nice. Nice, and you got your second chance and you got in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, nice. Well, I feel like we have heard enough about you for now.
Yeah.
Let's give opportunity to other members of Chaotic 3. It's time for Raina.
Yeah.
Hello, Raina.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So we just want to know a little bit more about you, yourself. So just
Yeah. Well, I'm also a student at USC, except I'm a senior, so last year maybe.
Oh.
We'll see.
oh shit.
I guess kind of similar vein. I was born in Chongqing, China.
Okay.
And then I was adopted and I grew up in Iowa in the
Oh.
Midwest. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
This is really,
okay.
really good.
Yeah. And then I don't know, I guess I kind of just found a passion for like marine biology, and so I applied to a lot of coastal cities for college. And I applied to USC on a whim, low key.
Oh.
I applied just because like an influencer I followed also went here, and I was like,
Cool.
oh, it seems like
Do we know
seems
them?
like a cool school. No,
Oh, okay.
they're not really active anymore.
Okay,
But
What's their name?
well,
Non-active influencer.
yeah, but
Active influence.
yeah, and then so I ended up coming out to USC. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the rest is kind of history. Joined a bunch of dance clubs.
So you were in Iowa up until you came here to USC?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
from 1 to 18, I guess. Yeah.
What was that like?
It's definitely a lot different than being here in LA.
Yeah.
It's a lot more like slow,
Mhm.
like quiet kind of vibe.
Yeah, how
Like-
did moving here to LA affect the way in which you portray yourself, the way in which I don't know, you are right now, like that changed a
Yeah.
lot?
I
right?
feel like it was, even though I lived in like a blue, like very liberal area in Iowa, it still kind of felt a little suffocating
Mhm.
for me personally.
Mhm.
And then when I came out here, I met a lot, and then it was also like, it wasn't very diverse. It was a lot of white people, because
Mm.
there was a bunch of like German and Dutch people who like
Yeah.
immigrated to
Oh,
Iowa.
I see.
So not a lot of like people of color, but like coming here to USC, especially with, I think it's like a 30% Asian like demographic, it was really cool to kind of meet other people who like shared like cultural similarities to me, and I
Nice.
could like talk about it with like a lot of different people.
Mm.
And I also got to experience like a lot of other cultures that aren't like very present in Iowa.
Mm. Do you go back home sometimes or?
I do. It's just
Okay.
flights are really expensive
Yeah.
back home.
To like, it's expensive back home, or
Yeah,
it's
to, like,
expensive to get
to
there.
go there,
Ah,
and
to
come
go-
Yeah,
back,
both ways.
yeah.
Both ways.
It's like 200, 300 one way.
Oh.
So I usually only fly for like the long
Oh.
breaks, like
Yeah.
winter.
Uh,
Yeah.
Type shit.
Sheesh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. It's funny that people talk. I know that's expensive, right? But whenever I think about the way in which I have to travel to places, the only reason why I travel places is because of music, and being a cellist, I always have to buy an extra seat.
Yeah.
And so imagine 200, 300 plus. 2 times 200,
Really?
300.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm really bad at booking tickets because I do it last minute. So
Oh.
like the price, But anyway, okay, you do bio, right?
I do, yeah.
You do bio. You're in your last year. What's next?
Oh, we'll see. I'm actually applying to a grad program as we speak. So I might be
At USC or?
yeah. So I
Nice.
might be at
Hey.
USC one more year.
Nice.
I know. Maybe.
We don't want you to leave.
But otherwise, I was thinking of trying to find a job in like La Jolla and San Diego
In San
area,
Diego.
because they're pretty known for like their marine conservation.
Nice, but Cali is the place.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So how do you got into dancing? Like how do you get?
I kind of done like performing arts all my life.
Really?
I started in gymnastics when I was like 4 or 5.
Really?
Yes, I
Wait,
know.
Shit, do you do the
Yeah, we
hula
talked
hoop and
about
everything?
this.
You can do a mean back handspring.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
not
On the
anymore.
trampoline.
Oh, yes, on the
Wow.
trampoline. But it's kind of funny because one time I think I was like, it was a couple years into like my KD gymnastics training, and my mom came to my practice, and she was like she was watching me, and then afterwards she was like, "Wow, Raina, you have no rhythm." And so she put me in dance to help me out with gymnastics. Yeah, she was like, "You were off." She said a little nicer than that, but like, but
You need help. She was like,
Essentially.
you need
Think
help.
about what you just did. That was not right.
It's just
Yeah.
not
and so
it.
she put me into like studio dance, like tap ballet jazz, and I did that for I think 10, 11 years. I
Nice.
actually quit gymnastics in middle school because it got to be a lot because I was competing and it was time consuming and expensive.
Yeah, I feel like gymnastics is a very like competitive world.
Yeah.
I mean,
so-
I guess a lot of fields are competitive, but especially gymnastics, just because you have a very short amount, like very short career span, like
yeah.
then you have to like give it your all during.
I wonder what other career is like that.
Alright.
Oh,
What?
that's
Wait.
okay.
What?
Oh
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah, dance.
That's why I'm not a BFF.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
But gymnastics is even shorter than dance, right? For sure.
Yeah,
Because
you're-
gymnastics, you're at 21 years old, you're old for
Yeah,
gymnastics.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
If I stuck with gymnastics, my career would technically be over.
Yeah.
Shout out to Simone Biles.
Yeah,
Still
Simone
practicing.
Biles.
Yeah. But yeah.
Nice.
I actually ended up quitting my studio dance
Mm.
in high school because I was doing a lot of other things in high school.
Mhm.
But I did like musicals and I did this thing called color guard, just like the flags and marching band.
Oh.
And I did show choir, which is like essentially like Glee, where you're singing and dancing at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you sing too?
Yeah, just a little.
Oh, nice. Do you have like your own covers and stuff or not? Just,
No, no,
no,
not
nothing too
really,
crazy.
no.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
Oh, only if you do. Like after you did the training in college.
Right.
So out of the performing
said-
arts, dancing is like your major passion?
Yeah,
Or do
pretty
you have
much.
something else that you wish you would have explored more?
I tried to get into violin for a second actually.
Violin,
But-
You even try it?
Yeah, I did because my friend had one that she lent me,
Uh-huh.
and it just. I think with everything else, it was hard to find time to just practice, and so it's been collecting dust under my bed at home.
Oh.
But
Mm.
But was it hard because you were doing a lot of stuff or just
yeah, pretty much. I was a busy bee because I did other things like group speech and like cross country, which also like took a lot of time,
Mhm.
and so it just wasn't a lot of time to like find a personal hobby that wasn't school related.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh, and then like continuing on in college, I actually joined my second semester here, freshman year. I joined this dance group called Dance Off, underneath the Korean Student Association at USC.
Nice.
And yeah, that's kind of how I entered the dance community here, and then
Nice.
obviously I joined C3 later. And
Did you enter the dance community ever like since your freshman year?
yeah, my first semester I kind of just chilled. I didn't do any clubs, and I was like, yeah. But I met someone who was an alumni from Dance Off at like another club meeting that I joined, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to this dance workshop. Like, do you want to come?" And I was like, "Wait, like, yes, I kind of miss dancing." And so I went, and I stayed.
And now you're in
Nice.
Oh yeah,
and-
now I'm C3.
Nice.
15 semesters.
So I wanted to know a little bit about. You mentioned something about astrology, right?
Oh.
So are you really into astrology?
I'm actually not, and that's why she like interviewed me.
Oh.
I was like her control subject.
Oh,
So I kind of just like talked about like I kind of just like to look at it for fun. Like I have CoStar the app, and I like to look at my yeah. I like to look at like fortune and like everything, but I don't put too much stock into it.
okay.
Yeah.
So do you have anything that you do for fun or like any fun facts that you haven't just shared
yeah.
that you would like to talk about?
Yeah. Okay. Funny story. I actually draw a lot.
You draw a lot.
Yeah,
oh my
I know,
God!
I know.
Wait,
I do
you're.
everything.
Oh my
I was a
God!
jack of all trades, but
Master.
now I design. Oh.
Oh.
Like.
Wait.
But yeah, now I design for a magazine on campus.
Really? Oh my
She's
God!
really good.
Wait, where can we see your artwork?
She's really
That's
Um, I think some of it's it's called Descent magazine on Instagram.
Okay, but do you have like a portfolio or?
I do have a portfolio, but it's super
Okay, you
I
need
made
to
it in like
you need to
freshman
share that with me.
year.
You need to share that with me.
Yeah, I will.
Nice.
After I update it.
Okay, cool. Wow, that's so cool. Oh my God. Thank you so much for sharing
Yeah.
a little bit of your
Thanks.
story. Now we're gonna give some time to other people to just get into the vibe too. So here we have with us Lara.
Hey there.
Cool, very cool fact about Lara is that she's also a cellist. Oh my god. We can literally have a duo right now, a cello duo right now.
No.
But yeah. But yeah, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the arts and how you just got here. Yeah.
So, my name is Lara. I'm a sophomore at USC. I was born in Canada, and then I got my citizenship like last week.
Let's go!
But yeah, I was born and raised. I wasn't born, but I was raised in Houston, Texas.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, so I learned to dance and play cello there.
Uh-huh.
I started dance when I was 4, and it was like mostly like ballet and also folkloric.
Okay.
And then I quit because my dance teacher was just like very toxic.
Oh, really?
Just not a good environment.
Yeah.
And then I picked up cello in 4th grade.
Nice, nice.
And then I
Were
went-
you 9 years old or something?
Yeah, I think
okay,
I was
cool.
9, and
Nice.
then I went to Performing Arts High School for cello.
Whoa.
So I was like pretty into it, and then I decided like mid junior year that I didn't want to pursue it. I was like,
No.
but I was thinking about it for a really long time, but I just
Really?
ended up not.
Do you
liking
do like competitions and stuff, or did you get really competitive with it, or like you just were focused on your own world?
I think I was more like artistically focused.
Okay, okay,
we
cool,
did
cool,
like
cool.
region, like
Okay.
all state,
Okay,
like
nice.
stuff like that. That's like more competitive.
Uh-huh.
But like my school put on like a lot of performances every year. It was, like,
Nice.
each semester probably like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I was always prepping for that, and I also just like did private lessons,
Mhm.
like recitals like here and there, and like summer programs.
And how come you got into cello, like having so many instruments as such?
I saw my neighbor like play violin, and I was so jealous of her. I was like, I want to play violin too.
Ah.
So then I learned violin, right?
Okay.
And then my mom would make me practice, and like she'd make me practice standing up, and I'd be like, my legs are so tired.
Okay.
And I was
That's
like, I
cool.
danced too, and I was like, I can't stand anymore. So then I asked my mom to switch to cello.
Okay, nice, nice,
So I
nice.
got to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you regret the switch? Like, I mean,
No.
okay.
No.
Nice. I think personally, I mean, I might be biased, but I think cello is way
beautiful.
cooler than violin.
Yeah.
No hate, but
No,
yeah.
I hate-
Awesome. So, what are some of the pieces that you remember that you played that you were like, oh my god, I really love this?
I really loved playing Elgar.
Oh, Elgar,
I've
okay,
learned
okay.
the 1st and 4th movement.
Nice.
That's
You're
one of my favorite pieces.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Do you play them with piano, with orchestra, or on your
I
your
played
own?
with the piano.
Piano, nice,
Mm.
nice.
And then I remember playing a piece by William Grant Still.
Oh
called
wow.
Summerland.
Nice. Oh
That's a
my
really good
god.
piece.
Nice.
And
nice.
also Rachmaninoff.
Rachmaninoff Sonata.
Yeah.
Nice. The whole thing or the third
third
movement?
movement.
Oh, of
Second and
course. Yeah.
third.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have any videos of you playing?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
where-
I mean.
Where can we see that? No? Okay, I'll do my research. I'll do my research.
Be
Nice.
on YouTube.
That's in the past.
Cool. So, okay, so you started dancing, you quit because toxic environment. You started violin, you quit because of legs just being just hurting. Then you went to cello.
Yeah.
Then you quit because life. So how do you get into USC and what do you do? What do you study at USC?
I study economics and data science.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I actually currently intern for an orchestra, the Los Angeles Chamber Orchestra.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm their finance intern.
Oh.
So I've been trying to still get involved
with the arts. Nice.
Yeah,
Wait,
even
that'll be so cool.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah. So like, even though I'm not like doing the art, I still really want to be involved in it, just
Mm.
because like the community is definitely not something that I miss the community so
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
Just like people that are like really passionate about their art and like can find meaning in their career.
Mhm.
Like I'm really envious of that.
Nice.
But obviously it just wasn't right for me. But I
Yeah.
still want to be surrounded by that energy. So
Okay.
I really like my future career is like I hope to be able to like be involved in arts, but
That's
just not.
awesome.
in-
Just not, yeah, just, okay, good. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, so how do you get into dance? How do you pick dance back up?
Yeah, I quit like when I was 16
Uh-huh.
because I had like back issues. My
Oh.
my teacher.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
What do you quit with? What did you quit? Cello or dance when you
Oh,
were 16?
I quit dance. when I
You
was
could
16.
okay. Wait, so what happened with the toxic environment?
Mm.
What was that all about? How old were you
It started when I was like 9.
when you were 9? And then when
Yeah.
did you quit?
I quit when I was 16.
Damn.
Oh, so you
It
stayed
took me-
throughout.
It took me a while to realize that it was not a great place.
Oh, I see. I
'Cause
see.
It was just like a little emotionally manipulative.
Okay.
But I think that thing that ended it was.
Was it back pain? Or?
Yeah, my teacher kept saying. I kept telling my teacher that like my back hurt, and she was
Uh-huh.
like, "You're fine."
Okay.
And then I
Damn.
told her that I like
I'll do it.
fractured it. Like I fractured
You're
my back. And she was like, "You're just like being lazy. Like you're just like not. You're just trying to get out of dancing. Like
Oh, wow.
you're not. You don't want to put any work in. Like stuff like that."
Wow.
So then I was like, "Wait,
Yeah.
that's a problem."
Yeah.
So then yeah,
Did you talk to your mom about it or
I
to
did,
your
yeah.
parents? Okay, cool.
So then that's how I left dance. And then I was like very hesitant to try again. But then I found C3 on campus.
Mm.
And then I auditioned. I auditioned for C3 just because it was the first one that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go. Sometimes the first lie is the one that, you know.
Yeah, it was just the first audition that happened. So I like auditioned for that first. And then they heard like, I heard back from them first too. And then I
Nice.
joined. And
How
that's
long
where
did it
I-
take you to hear back from them?
Like really fast.
Oh,
like
really?
maybe
It's
a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Literally that night.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay, I'll join.
Nice.
And then, like, everyone at C3 is so supportive, and, like, I've started to learn more about hip hop as a style, because I
Okay.
didn't do it before.
Because before it was
Yeah.
just more other
Ballet.
style ballet. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Ballet can be really toxic. It's,
Yeah.
Especially, how are your toes? Are they.
How are your
no, like, are they, like, super. I don't know.
Wait.
Because, like, I heard that your toes get
Like,
really.
on point,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you have them like that?
I did, yeah.
Damn.
But do they go back? If you quit, do they go
Okay.
back to their OG form?
My
They go
feet,
back to
they're a little,
the
they're
Okay, okay.
deformed.
Yeah.
Just a little.
No, yeah, I lost some toenails to points.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. I lost toenails too.
Lost
I
toenails.
lost toenails. Period.
Okay.
Nice. So, okay, that's a lot to process.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's very
It's all out there.
it's very interesting. So, how has been your experience in Los Angeles? I mean, from coming from Texas, from Houston to Los Angeles, like what was that like?
It's very different. It's like similar to what Raina said. Like
Mm-hmm.
Houston, it's very diverse, but I haven't been around this many Asian people in my life.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, but I just like there's like a lot of communities on campus that I feel very like safe with,
Mhm.
that I can like bond with, and C3 is definitely one of them.
Nice.
But yeah, I love LA. It's always sunny. It's never like too hot.
It is always
Yeah.
sunny, you know.
The weather's great.
That's true. That is true. That is one thing we're very lucky to be part of. One more thing. Is there anything that we haven't heard from you that you want to talk about that is like I don't know, any fun fact, something that you like to do for fun, something that you like to share, any like shout out or not really?
I give out everything.
Okay, cool. No, that's
I'm
great.
an
That's
open book.
that's great.
Do I
Well,
have any fun facts? It used to be that I was Canadian, but now I'm not.
oh yeah.
Are you not a Canadian?
No, I gave it up.
Yeah,
Stop citizenship.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh,
I also
was like-
got my citizenship recently.
Yeah, you're really good.
Thank you. But I still keep my Cuban citizenship, so I'm like dual citizenship. So I'm
Yes.
Cuban American now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, you know, I love being American, and this country has given me so much to me and so many
Yeah.
opportunities that, you know, I owe so much to this country. But I also feel, you know, my roots are back home, so I feel glad that I don't have to give up my Cuban citizenship. I wonder what the process is like when you have to give up your citizenship. What do they say? Do they like, oh, are you ready to give up your Canadian citizenship? Is that what it's like, or
No, it was just like. I
is
think-
it in the form or what?
No, I didn't do a form or anything. It was just like when I took the oath for
Uh-huh.
the citizenship, it was like, oh, you like your loyalties to the U.S.
Oh,
I don't really see the need for my Canadian one
Yeah.
anymore. I mean, I don't have home, like I don't have family
okay,
there.
okay.
I just lived there for like 18 months before I moved.
Oh, I see. So you didn't really have to say, okay, I give up my. It was
Yeah.
just
It's
an
just like-
automatic.
Yeah, I
Thing.
just don't really need it.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, cool. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to me. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now we're going to our last and final guest, but not least.
Who is it?
So we have with us Susie.
Susie.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm a sophomore at USC. I'm studying business of cinematic arts.
Nice.
I've danced since I was 2. I was classically trained in ballet for 14 years.
Okay.
And
I
then-
bet you're the tallest in the class.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's-
You're so tall. It's
Um,
actually incredible.
But like during COVID, I had a realization where like, oh, I don't think ballet is for me. So I switched completely the other way. I went to a studio, like a competitive dance studio, where I learned like jazz, tap, hip hop, like a
Nice.
lot of those like musical theater, contempt, like all of that, like
Yes.
for the first time.
Was that back home?
Yeah, back
Okay.
home. Oh yeah, I'm from Maryland.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I had to learn that like for the first time when I was like 16, and so I did like competition for a year, and then I got busy during senior year, so I just took classes, and then I knew I wanted to do dance in college. So even as I was like applying to different colleges, I made sure to look at different like dance communities,
Nice.
and so that's how I ended up in C3. I really wanted to join C3.
Okay. So you knew about C3 before you applied to USC or no?
Or like as I was applying, I like searched up different clubs
Yeah.
on campus.
And that determined your
Oh, yeah.
decision to where
Yes.
to go. Okay.
Or not. It didn't determine where
Yeah.
I wanted to go. It was just like a factor.
A fact, okay.
That would be nice.
Okay.
I actually wanted to join like the K-pop dance group on
Oh, there's-
campus.
Oh,
Spade
really?
A.
Okay. What is it
but-
called?
Spade A.
Oh, nice.
But I think I wanted to kind of hone my like I want to do competitions.
Oh, they don't do the competition.
And they don't do it. They just
Okay.
like perform. So
You got that
I-
competitive environment.
Yeah,
Guys.
so that's why I ultimately chose to audition and join C3.
Nice.
But
So what schools did you apply to?
oh, I applied to a lot.
A
I
lot,
think
like
I applied.
like 50
It would be too
50
much to like
Okay.
say them all. But I did want to do business, or I did want to do more creative side because I played piano for I would say like 13
13 years? Oh my
13
God! You
years,
can,
and then-
you can still play it?
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
then-
God! Wait, we can host a concert here. Okay, here we got the cello dude.
The trio.
We got the pianist. We got the singer, and we got the actor or dancer. Oh my God! What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing?
I also played violin for 7 to 8 years.
Oh my God! We can like oh.
So I knew I wanted to like I didn't want like Lara. I didn't want to be the creative
Okay.
just because I knew I wasn't the top of my class for like all of those. So I was like, oh, I don't think I can pursue it as a career.
Okay.
But I did want to do something within the industry.
Okay.
So USC has this really cool program. It's called Business of Cinematic Arts,
Mhm.
where it's a joint degree between the School of Business and the School of Cinematic Arts.
Wow.
Well,
So,
Is
yeah.
that a new program? Or-
it's been here for a long time, but they just recently made it a joint degree between the two schools.
Mhm.
So before you wouldn't have the SCA or the Cinematic Arts School on your degree, but now you do and have access to like all the resources. But yeah, I'm really grateful for that program because for the other schools that I applied to, it was strictly just like business or like communication or like just very like not artsy, just like
Yeah.
academic.
Yeah.
But this program lets me do like production or like video production,
Nice.
like cinematography. I got to do like hear from different entertainment industry
Mhm.
professionals and creatives,
Nice.
as well as pursuing like a business degree. So, yeah.
Wow.
That's my.
Sometimes I'm like so clueless about the possibility of the careers that universities offer. Because for me, it was just one option, literally cello performance. You know, and basically my entire life. I mean, in Cuba, if you really want to learn music, you have to go to a music school because otherwise the education that you get in regular schools is not that great. You barely learn anything. So I really wanted to study music to a serious level. So I went to a music school, and then I was so deep into it, and I already had all like I had invested so much time into that it was for me like my only option. And I also loved it. I happen to loved it. So for me, it's always been music, and everything else. I mean, it's not like I'm unaware of the other things that you can pursue, but every time people talk about like business of cinematics or like this and that and this and that, I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't know like universities had that as an option. So it's really cool to learn about that. So there is a factor from you. I don't know if you just mentioned it, but you started dancing from 2, right?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have any memories of that?
That too.
I remember like one of the first class I took, actually it was like at the local community center.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a ballet and tap. You're just
Yeah.
you're just like running around.
Okay.
For, like
Okay, cool.
like you get like I think there's like a butterfly wings for like the concert.
Okay.
But I did that. I knew I didn't want to do tap. I think yeah, my parents were like, "Oh, you said you didn't want to do tap." I was like, "Okay." And so that's why I did more ballet. I was put into a studio, and I was at that studio for I was only at that studio for my whole ballet career. So I basically grew up as like started from like beginning ballet at like age 5, and then I got to the top level when I was like 16.
Nice.
But yeah, I think it was very like I had a very limited knowledge about dance, and I don't think I was passionate enough for ballet. So like I didn't have a vision of like
Seeing yourself as
seeing myself there, and I wanted to explore different dance outlets because the only thing I knew was dance, and only from that studio. So I was like, oh, I want to like branch out, see if I like anything else, and like learn more about the dance community and like the dance industry. So
Nice.
that change was like really scary for me because like I was so close to getting like one of those like principal dance, like one of the main roles
Oh,
in
wow.
my like in productions and stuff. And like my teachers and I had like a really close bond too. And yeah, I thought I would like stay there until I went to college. But yeah, I had to make that change, and then but now looking back, I'm really glad I made that change.
Yeah, sometimes change can be really scary until you really do it, and then you look back 3 years and I'm like, oh my god, that was the right call. Nice. Wait, so have you got to do any projects involving your major, or like what are some of the cool projects that you've done?
Well, I was like really in shock because I came as a spring admit to USC.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I don't know how well I'll fit in or like how easy this like semester's gonna go, especially since our cohort is really small. It's like 50 people.
Oh, really?
And I thought like our cohort would already be like close, but it wasn't because like we had like GEs.
It wasn't good.
Well, now we are because we have classes together. But I think literally in the 3rd week, my professor was like, oh, so we're going to be renting out cameras, and you're going to have to shoot like a coverage shot of like, or you're going to have to remake a scene from a movie. And I'm like, oh my god, I've never like actually filmed or like like I do like video projects on the side like as hobbies, but I've never done like an actual like
cinematic
using like the big cameras. That was fun. And also last semester I wrote and produced my own short film,
Oh my god, where
which
can we
was
see
really
that?
cool. Oh, it's not that good because we had a short production.
It's fine.
on it. But that was a really good experience, just like creating a script. I've never done that before.
Okay.
Producing, I've also never done that. To like cast people, I had to make sure like we were on budget and all that stuff. I had to manage like our crew too. That, and then like I was also on set for like different people's productions too, just as like helping them. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of like just like a lot of video stuff, like whether I'm the person doing the videography or cinematography or being the person who's being recorded. So last semester I was part of like a music video as like a backup dancer.
Oh my god.
And
Nice.
I'm like doing this doing this now. So it's been really fun just to be able to stay in like the creative field.
Yeah.
Like, being able to use like it to produce something good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's so great that you're getting all those opportunities, especially doing a lot of different things, because we don't really know what we're capable of until we do it, right?
Yeah.
There's so many things, at least in my past experience, especially creating this clothing brand. Sometimes in the beginning, sometimes not. Every time in the beginning, things are rough, and you just have to do things and figure it out on your way. And I've had to like become just everything: stylist, videographer, cameraman, editor, everything, and there's some, and it can be rough at times, but it's so rewarding when you actually put in the work and you see your product, even if it's not perfect, because there's always room to improve, and especially if it's the first time that you make it, you just feel like some rewarding feeling of the things that you have accomplished, and you're like, okay, I can actually do this. But if you don't try, you're never able to determine whether you can do it or not. So it's been great to, and it's great to just try different things, especially when it's something that you really love, right? That you really love, that will make you push forward. So that's great. So you mentioned that you do projects on the side. Do you have a YouTube channel by any chance?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's go. So let's talk about it.
It's kind of inactive right now.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Oh.
What is it? What is it?
It's on my. It's called Susie.
Shameless plug.
It's called Susie Saimi. It's just like me. Like,
Susie what?
Susie Saimi. So Saimi
Okay.
in Korean means life.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of just like my life.
That's cool.
But
So what do you post there?
it's just vlogs.
Vlogs?
I
Okay,
think where it really just stemmed from was I really like video editing.
You like video editing?
I started because I
Oh.
liked video editing or
Okay.
like playing clips or like
It's so cool, right? When you like can sync stuff to
Yeah.
music and figure out how to make things
so
cool.
I was like, oh, I have like no content to like video like I have no content to like video create. So I was like, oh, I'll just like record myself.
Yeah.
So and I wanted to like have a memory of like different things that I did in my life. And it's just fun to look back on like what I did
Nice.
in like video form. So yeah, I have that. Like it's not active right now.
Why is it not active?
I've been really busy. Like editing takes a lot of time, like putting captions,
That's
like putting
true.
the music in.
Yeah.
And also my computer's super slow. But I bought a new computer, so once
Nice. It's time to revive the
Yeah,
channel.
talking about that.
Susie Saimi.
That's what
Back to
Once I get my computer, I'm gonna start like video recording more and like
Yeah.
Nice.
hopefully revamping it. Yes.
Nice. Did you get your computer at the USC bookstore?
Yeah, we had tax.
Nice. Same. I did that too. I did that too.
3 weeks, so I bought it from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bought mine like maybe two years ago. No, 1 year ago. Yeah, nice. All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on on the channel. Make sure everybody to subscribe to Susie Saimi. Nice. Okay. Well, so now it's time to talk about C3. What is C3? Who wants to? Oh wait, how is it? Wait. Oh, sheesh. Nice. So what is C3?
Raina.
Oh
Raina.
shit.
Raina, let's go.
Guys.
You're the
Oh.
oldest member.
I can do that. I can say like our spiel. Like C3 is USC's premier competitive hip hop team at USC. USC twice, but it was started in 1998.
Oh my God, that's when I was born.
Yeah, no, it's old.
Oh, yeah, what? Wow.
We recently had our
This is
25th
the
year
first time
anniversary.
I had someone say that to me. I'm always a youngster of
We recently had our 25th year anniversary banquet, and some of the old, like really old alumni came back, like from the first year, and they had kids.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's crazy seeing like so many generations of US or like C3 come back for that. But yeah,
Do you know the inspiration behind starting that group, or
Hey
do you
guys,
get a
you should
history
know
class?
this.
Do you get a history class?
Like a history
you guys should know this. Daniel should know this.
Yeah, you should know this, Daniel.
Daniel, come on, Daniel.
I should.
Okay, let me just ask another question. What is something that C3 looks for in a dancer? Because, like, for example, Lara applied for one, like, apply one day and she heard back, like, that same day. Was that because, like, you guys were, like, just looking desperate for a dancer? Or because, like, she really met she really checked all the
I
the
think
points?
our audition process is always really quick. Because
That's true.
we
Can
take-
you tell from the way they walk and everything that they present
I mean,
themselves?
low-key, kinda,
Oh,
like, and then we always have workshops just like beforehand to get people interested.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the little like trade secrets we are always watching.
Mm.
The audition is never over.
The audition is never over.
Really?
Exactly.
Can you get kicked out of C3?
Oh, well, if you do like really bad stuff,
Okay.
I
Or if
guess.
you're late a lot.
Wait, what?
Or if you're late a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we have like rules, and if you don't follow the rules, then yeah.
Oh.
But
But we
yeah.
all follow the rules very well.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you rejected someone? I imagine from the application, or is it really easy to get in, or you have, like, how good do you have to be actually to get into the?
I think like the biggest thing we look for is potential.
Potential.
The artistic coordinators are the ones who ultimately decide who gets in. But I guess during auditions we like look to see like, oh, like, are you actually performing? Or are you just like doing the movements? Do you add like a personal flair to it? Just like different like little aspects, and I think it's like it's really cool being able to see all the auditionees because you really can like kind of discern like parts of their personalities just from how they dance. We have like not accepted people before, but I think it's just because a lot of times C3 garners a lot of interest, and we just like can't take everyone.
Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
Like an 80-person team is kind of unmanageable.
Yeah, and also like it's a competitive field. Like you
Yeah.
really need to be into it, and you really have to bring something to the table. Otherwise, like you can just not show up. Hi, it's me. Right? You know, you talk about like having like some personal flair and everything, and I think that's really cool because I was so fortunate to go to you guys run through of your
Damn.
performance.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I was like really, I've never been to a show like that. I've only seen it in movies, and just being there like so close to you guys and seeing how involved you were into your choreography and like into the performance and like seeing your expressions. You know, I'm a performer myself, of course, but just being on the other side of the field, it just made me feel very emotionally involved with you guys' performance and like the way in which you guys like were all like
Ate that.
like yeah. So I don't know. I wonder. So clear, you guys have done a good job to like recruiting the people that you need and that really like follow through all your missions. But I'm just wondering, what does a full season at C3 looks like?
Oh, someone else speak.
So,
You can talk.
C3 is like a semester based, so
Okay.
we go by the semester.
Mhm.
At the start of in the fall, at the start of the semester, we do a little bit of training.
Mhm.
So it's like freestyles, basics, and like workshops.
Mhm.
Right? Okay, wait, guys, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I've only been here for 2 semesters, so like
Yeah.
you know, I'm still learning. And then we start working on a set. The set would be like 5 minutes, and there's like little sections in the set,
Mhm.
and then we workshop it and we like practice it until the competition day.
Mhm.
Like our most intensive like practice would be the week before competition,
Mhm.
where we rehearse 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Every day.
Sunday
Yeah.
through Friday of that
God.
week.
That's 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
mad parking structure.
Oh my god. Do you guys like get food and stuff like?
If you get a
Like the-
break.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you what? If you get a break?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that is intense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then afterwards, we kind of chill down a little bit, do a little showcase, and then in spring we also have centerpieces, which is like small groups, and you can like choreograph small pieces.
Yeah. You see, a lot of people don't know what goes behind a great performance and like all the work that we have to put into this so you guys can enjoy it at home or enjoy it at the place, you know, at the theater or anything. You know, like every day for a week straight, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's brutal. That's actually, especially after a full day of classes, you know,
Yeah.
like it's just, but you know,
Yeah.
it's great. It pays off.
Very,
So.
yeah.
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
very
That's awesome.
rewarding.
Very
Even
rewarding.
though like during the week you're like why am I here at 2 a.m.? I should be sleeping. Like I have a class at like 9. But when we go to competition, we perform, or like even when we do friends and fam, it's very rewarding. Just
Yeah.
being able to dance as a team and then like see the product like we've been able to make together.
Yeah.
Like during those practice times. And yeah, so and a lot of like our core memories or like very memorable memories come during chaotic week.
Yeah.
Really?
Where, like,
Chaotic week. I
Oh, yeah,
love
that's
that.
what we call it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, so we call that like chaotic week.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like even though it's like long and tiring, it's all worth it.
Nice, nice.
You get close to everyone in that week.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Of course, like clearly you guys need to have a chemistry for the performance to come to life. Now, do you fight a lot?
No.
No, you don't
We're
really.
like family.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So who
Oh.
Who is in
Families
charge?
Fight.
So sorry.
Sorry. I say families fight, but
Oh, like
Like-
families
I mean,
like,
like, there's
it's
just,
kind of like a family that.
I mean, there's always disagreements.
Ah,
but,
yeah, yeah.
like-
Who is in charge of like all the choreographies and
Oh,
stuff?
sorry. Because you were gonna say who's in charge.
So we
of
have
this.
an elected board, and we also have on top of that we kind of have like president roles, which are called coordinators.
Mhm.
And so typically we have 3 artistic coordinators,
Mhm.
and they're mostly in charge of like all the choreography,
Mhm.
and like the set building. And then occasionally we also bring in like external choreographers.
Mhm.
A lot of times they're Paul. Like a lot of times they're alumni or like people on the team.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I see.
yeah,
And
and
like
like
external. Just Paul.
It's just
yeah,
fun.
they're just people on the team. But and then we have like the team coordinators who kind of do all the logistical stuff, and they send out our emails and remind us of important dates. And they also register us for competitions, so they're pretty important. And then yeah, and then just un poco.
Un
Oh,
poquito.
Un poquito.
yes. And then the e-board is just like all the other roles. So like we have a historian who like videotapes all our practices. Yeah,
that's
Susie's
good.
our
Oh wait, do you do all the editing and stuff?
I
Like,
do like the video,
the video
for
too.
YouTube. I like edit those
Yeah.
clips and then I like
Nice.
record so that we can like keep on looking at our practice like
Oh.
videos. But
Nice.
I'm
What do
just-
you record with the phone or
just, like, my
the
phone.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice.
Yeah, we also have social chairs who like plan like fun activities for us to do, just like so we can bond more.
Yeah.
And
Like what?
Just like we did a bonfire this
Oh,
semester.
okay, yeah, nice.
We usually have
Retreat.
yeah.
Nice.
Usually we have like a PowerPoint night where people make funny little presentations and share
Nice.
them. But then we also have like fundraising. We have a treasurer. We have communications chairs.
Mhm.
Lara's one of them. They like liaison between different clubs on campus. Oh, and then we also have like a human resources, which is viral. But also it used to be called ombudsman, and I kind of just like I'm just there to just like as like someone people can come to if they have any concerns.
Nice. Also, it really feels like you guys got everything you need in there. Like it really feels like a family, and it feels like if you need some sort of help within the group, like there's always someone you can talk to. So that's great. I feel like that's very important for it to work, and clearly it's been working for 26 years.
Very, very short period of time.
Yeah, it's not that old.
Very young
Yeah,
team.
it's really young. Really young. It's very young. It's in the
Very young.
the early stages, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
yeah.
Wow.
Basically an infant.
Basically, fetus.
Wow.
Yesterday.
I feel like we should do like a part 2 to this because
Yeah.
there's so much to talk about, but like there's always
Yes.
like our most valuable asset is just time, and we just
Yeah.
a lot of the time we just don't have enough time to do everything that we want, so we have to be like really smart about it. But I just want, just to wrap up, I just want to know about your experience with Maxed Out. Like, first of all, what is Maxed Out, and what was your experience with it this year? I imagine it's
Maxed Out
a
about
contest that happens like every year.
So
but-
Maxed Out is actually a new name for an old competition called Vibrancy, which is actually I think still their name on YouTube.
Hey.
But I know, right? History. But basically it's mostly a collegiate competition, so a lot of the college dance teams will perform there, but we also have like professional teams that kind of come and also perform. Like Snowmies from Snow Globe Perspective is a professional training team, and they performed. And basically, we have to get there super early so we can find a place to practice. And we practice all day, and then just like a bunch of the teams just go on in order.
How many teams?
This
22?
Yeah, this year there's 22, which is a
So
lot.
it's like how long does the competition?
It's all day.
Is it just like one round, or you get to
Yeah,
do-
usually it's just
okay.
one round.
Okay, cool.
There's also usually exhibition teams who come
Nice.
and just like perform.
Okay.
And it's super cool to see because sometimes people from like the LA dance community will just like kind of come in and do like a small project to perform there, which
Nice.
like it's really cool to just like see all that. And it's just kind of like, I guess it's like a melting pot for like a lot of the SoCal dance teams. It's just like cool to see everyone there.
Cool.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about your performance this year?
Like we kind of ate.
We
We're
did
really
really
You
proud.
ate left no crumbs.
No
Let's
crumbs.
go. Nice.
Yeah.
So now it's just like time off until next semester.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next semester, what is the biggest project on the line?
Probably
Prelude.
yeah.
Prelude.
What Prelude? Oh,
Prelude
Prelude.
is
that's-
another competition.
like
that's
my collection. It's another competition that happens
in March.
in March. Okay.
So usually around spring break,
Okay.
but yeah, it's a little bigger competition. I'm pretty sure.
It depends.
But a lot of the people who are in C3 who like are inactive in the fall come back in the spring.
Mhm.
So we'll have a bigger team next semester.
Mhm.
And we'll basically do the same thing again. What we
Okay.
did this semester, we'll do again.
Nice. And then next year will be kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
like,
we'll do maxed out again.
Cool.
With
Nice.
regulars.
Wow. This honestly has been so awesome. Like, thank you guys for being here. Thank you
Yes,
for
it's
doing this.
really-
We definitely need a part 2 to this. Oh my God.
It's too much to
Probably
talk
after
about.
Prelude. Let's do it after Prelude. Let's do it after
Yes.
Prelude and see like how everything went. Well, thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure to getting to know a little bit more of Susie, Lara, Raina, and Daniel, all core members of C3. And if you guys want to check out their Instagrams and their social medias, we'll be linking them here in the description or in the video. We'll see that later. And yeah, make sure to check out C3 social media as well. They're an incredible group, as you just heard. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Wait, C3. C3.
Bye.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.